Good morning. You listen to FloorDaily.net, and I'm Kemp Harr. This morning, my guest is Phil McDivitt, the president and CEO of Ascend Performance Materials. Phil, how you doing?
I'm doing excellent today.
We're talking today because you've recently announced that you've bought controlling interest of Circular Polymers, a carpet recycler based in California. But let's get to that in just a minute. Most people know Ascend Performance Materials a long time ago was known as Solutia. And in the world of nylon 6/6 chip and performance materials and carpet yarn, there have been for many years two suppliers. There's been Invista and there's been Ascend. And while Invista has kind of moved out of the carpet yarn business and still provides the chip, you are both in the chip and yarn business, correct?
That is correct. We continue to produce not only the polymers, as you said, for customers who spin the material themselves, but also we continue to produce both BCF and staple fiber at our Greenwood, South Carolina facility.
Right. And what you produce as far as carpet yarn, it's all white dyeable, right?
That is correct.
So a little bit more background on you. You've been at Ascend for 7 years. And before that, you spent 8 years at Celanese. So you've been in the chemical firm leadership now for most of your career, right?
Yes, I actually spent about 28 years at Celanese prior to moving to Ascend. My 8-year anniversary at Ascend will be in April, and I will complete 6 years as CEO in April.
So before we get to Circular Polymers, tell us how's business.
Well, as you might expect, there's a tremendous amount of uncertainty in the world, especially around the situation in Europe. And then also, if you look at the inflation situation in the U.S., as well as some of the restrictions that have occurred during the COVID period in China. So I would say that right now, the way we see business as it relates to the nylon 6/6 business and more broadly the engineering polymers business is that our customers are guarded because of the uncertainty around how demand will develop over the next few months. Currently, we see our business trending below where we would expect it to be, which is understandable because of what's going on in the world. We expect that to continue as the general call for this slower economy or recession is likely to persist through the middle part of next year.
Mm-hmm. But it would be safe to assume, though, that your carpet yarn business has seen an uptick in demand with the loss of Invista, right?
Yes. So we have made investments in our facility in Greenwood and have a series of strategic relationships with our carpet fiber customers and are growing with them and have a plan to continue to grow with them in the future.
Let's talk about the Circular Polymers decision. David Bender, the founder, is going to stay on as CEO, but you've purchased controlling interest. Talk about that strategy.
We have just been so impressed with David and the Circular Polymers production facility, the unique technology that they use there to produce high quality polymers, relifing, taking used carpet that was destined for a landfill and allow us to take the polymers and then reuse them into other high-functioning engineered materials solutions. We bought a controlling interest. We certainly wanted to keep David on because of his deep knowledge and reputation and look forward to leveraging his expertise to allow us to grow Circular Polymers, not only in its existing footprint, but well beyond that across the U.S. in the future.
Yes, some of my listeners may remember that Aquafil made a similar move when they acquired Planet Recycling based in Arizona. So this is a trend we're seeing. And the strategy here is to be able to put a waste product, post-consumer carpet, back into a new life. It's good for the carbon neutral goals and also good for the whole circular economy. I think two of the hurdles that you get into are transportation costs and energy costs. But if you have the right mix of process, you still can have a viable product that's not too costly on the other side, right?
That is correct. Certainly for us, the primary reason for entering into this acquisition is it gives us an opportunity to have truly a post-consumer recycle solution for our customers, a solution that has an extremely low carbon footprint. It allows us to marry the capabilities and the technology that exist within Circular Polymers with our product formulation and really engineering materials capabilities.
So I assume with this whole subsidy in California, that overcomes some of the expense hurdles because the recycling fee that's paid on the front end goes toward a role like this. And so you'll get some type of subsidy to help offset the cost, right?
Certainly, Circular Polymers has, as David looked at the right place to invest in this technology, California being on the forefront of looking at how to push both first the U.S. and the world forward as it relates to improving the environment. California was the right place to do this, and they set up a very unique and good program that really supports Circular Polymers and has allowed Circular Polymers over the past 4 to 5 years to process approximately 80 million pounds of carpet back into materials that have found a second life.
Right. And you have a brand now. It's called Redefine, that this product will go under that brand into new markets, right?
That is correct. So during the last K show, which occurs in Dusseldorf, it's a large engineered materials show, happens once every 3 years. We launched our Redefine product line, and actually one of the big announcements that we made there was that we had developed a solution with one of our customers, ITW, where we're actually providing them with certified circular material utilizing blockchain technology. So one of the things that we intend to do as a company to give our customers the proper kind of traceability is that we're utilizing outside blockchain technology so that our customers can also have verified circular solutions. And certainly the Circular Polymers material will be formulated into products that then follow through to the Redefine product line. That is correct.
Okay, Phil, appreciate you spending time with us and telling us about this news. Again, been talking to Phil McDivitt, the president and CEO of Ascend Performance Materials, about them taking controlling interest of Circular Polymers. And you've been listening to Kemp Harr and FloorDaily.net.